Hello and welcome, it's Talkin Really, and today I have this highway code for Motability scooter users. This booklet, I was given it, I can't remember where, but I was given this scooter, and it's Think Road Safety organisation. I can't really see who has published it, but it is a highway code which is quite interesting to read. I don't know if you've got one, but this is the highway code with the provenance of people using scooters. You find them whizzing around shopping centres and things like this. And of course, when I was in Weymouth the other week, there was literally loads of people going up and down the seafront there with mobility scooters, and I was thinking, God, there's a lot here, because I was there on mine. Anyway, the idea is that this is a mobility scooter can cause considerable damage to the user or other people if it collided with someone or something. So this highway code is not enforceable, I don't think, but it has a lot of useful tips if you're obviously using it for the first time. And also there's some information here about using them on the road, which we'll get to later on. There are several different types of scooter. The law that it refers to is the use of invalid carriages on highways regulations 1988. So class 1 is a manual wheelchair. Basically you push yourself in a chair or you're pushed by somebody. Class 2 is a powered wheelchair or scooter. These are only suitable for riding on pavements or footpaths and have a top speed of 4 miles an hour. We'll just leave it like that. We won't do any newfangled metric stuff, but it is actually 6 kph, by the way. And then class 3, this is powered wheelchairs, other outdoor powered vehicles including scooters. These are suitable for riding on roads and have a top speed of 8 miles an hour, 12 kph, and must not weigh more than 150 kilograms without the driver. They also have a switch to limit the top speed to 4 miles an hour so that they can be used on pavements. A class 3 vehicle is not legally defined as a motor vehicle, and the user does not have to have a driving license or take a test. However, class 3 vehicle can only be used by a disabled person aged 14 or over, or by an able-bodied person who is demonstrating a vehicle before selling it, training a disabled user, or taking a vehicle to or from a place of repair. Registration of the vehicle. Class 1 and Class 2 do not have to be registered with the DVLA. You must register a Class 3 with the DVLA. It must be licensed in the disabled taxation class and display a free disabled tax disc. There is no fee to pay, and the vehicle does not need registration plates. However, you must renew your tax disc every year. So you should fill in a V55/4 for new vehicles, or a /5 for used vehicles. and send it to the DVLA. Important basic information. Obviously, this is all about making sure that you get an appropriate vehicle for your needs. Interestingly, although you do not have to have insurance by law, we strongly recommend that you have at least third-party cover. And it's also wise to be covered for fire, theft and damage as well. There are some good policies out there, and they vary in cost and also benefits. But importantly, it does say here, out and about, do not use your scooter if you've been drinking alcohol or taking drugs. Sorry. Yes. And it recommends wearing a fluorescent jacket if you're out and about, or if your scooter's got lights, then making sure they're turned on. So do not carry another person, child or adult, with you on the scooter. They clearly haven't seen my videos, have they? Oh dear. Oh dear. Do not carry or lead a pet while you're on the scooter. Quite important, that one, because there are several people in my local area that walk their dogs doing that. Quite an important one from my wife is don't overload your scooter with shopping or other goods. Do not have anything hanging from the handlebars. They definitely have not seen my videos, have they? On the move, be careful when going up and down curbs. Always approach at right angles and do not go up or down the curb higher than recommended in your manual. Wherever possible, cross roads where there is a dropped curb. Yeah, right. Take care when going around corners. Your scooter could topple over if you go round too quickly. Some scooters are designed only to be driven on pavements or footpaths, except when you're crossing the roads. If you're riding a Class 3 vehicle, you must switch over to the 4 miles an hour setting when you're on the pavement. And how many of scooter users do that? No, none of them. Exactly, I've seen them whizzing up and down on the pavements, and they're definitely going more than 4 miles an hour. Here's an interesting one. Number 22. Pedestrians have the right of way.
Sorry.
Sorry? In a crowded area, you must make sure that you do not run into anyone or cause any damage with your scooter. Okay, number 24. To drive on the road, you need a vehicle that can travel at 8 miles an hour. It must also have headlights, rear lights, flashing indicators and a horn. Remember that you're not driving a car, but a very small and slow vehicle. When on the road, you must follow the same rules as other traffic. And you must keep to the left, which really annoys me because people want to make you go over to the right when they're coming at you. You must obey traffic lights and all other road signals and instructions, including stop signs, give way, and one-way streets. You must give way to pedestrians on crossings. At night, you must have your lights on. Although it's not recommended, you can use dual carriageways, which I didn't know. but you need if you have extra flashing amber warning light. You must not use your scooter on a motorway. You are not allowed to use bus lanes or cycle tracks. Always indicate before pulling out or turning left or right. And when you're passing parked cars, look out for doors opening. Don't rely on your mirror. It may give a false impression of distance. Yeah. And the rest of it is fairly obvious. So it is, I mean, I learned a lot of interesting stuff that I did not know. So it might be worth trying to find out where these are from. I don't know. No idea. But it's a highway code for mobility scooter users. Very interesting. Right, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again very soon. Bye for now.